Hi guys, I have a look for you today, and it's going to be the third video in my teen tutorial series, and it's going to be a very kind of bronzy, glowy summer look, and I'm going to get started. I've already applied my foundation. I did the Dream Smooth Mousse, I did L'Oreal Magic Lumi under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose, and set it with some Wet n Wild powder, and I also filled in my brows. So, to get started, I'm going to start with a bronzer, and I'm going to be using all drugstore products for this tutorial. Not only that, but it should be products that are relatively easy to find. If you live in Canada, you can still get e.l.f. for very cheap online. You can also get it, I've got it at certain Winners, which is kind of a retail outlet in certain malls, more in the bigger cities. So it comes with 4 shades. They're kind of semi-matte, a little bit of shimmer. And I'm just going to get my mirror here. And I have a big fluffy brush, and this is by Natural Concepts, and it's a really nice brush. Make sure you have a big brush to get the most natural look. And I'm going to swirl it on all 4 of the shades, tap it off, and then bap it onto the back of my hand. And that way I'm going to get the most minimal product that I can on my brush. And I'm going to start by the forehead, and you're going to put this where the sun naturally hits your face. I do it kind of a 3 motion, and then a backwards 3 on the other side. So here on the cheek, down along the chin, and up towards the forehead, stopping about right there. And bronzer, you really want to make sure it's blended out. I'd go over it a few times just to make sure that it's completely blended out. And you don't want to look, if you have very fair skin like me, you don't want to use a very dark bronzer because it's just not going to look natural. So use something a little bit darker than your skin tone. And with this one's nice because you can kind of get the intensity and color you want just by using a little more of the lighter shade. So I'm going to do my other side, backwards 3. And by applying a little bit of bronzer down here, I'm slimming my face. Should have got something to move my hair out of the way, but I thought since it's still wet, it would stay. Next, after I've got that, I'm going to be applying a little bit of the highlight shade in this, or actually I'm going to take the darker shade in this palette first, suck my cheeks in, and just do a little bit as a contour. And this is quite a sheer bronzer, which is nice because you don't have to work hard at just getting the perfect amount. It's still somewhat sheer. Next I'm going to take the highlight, which is a pretty pearlescent kind of vanilla or light gold shade, on my blush brush, and apply that on my cheekbones. And a little down the center of my nose. So after you've got that, I'm going to get started on the eyes. I'll do the blush towards the end. And I'm going to be using my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And what this is going to do, this is just going to be a nice kind of creamy base for my powdered shadows to stick to. It also helps since the shadows I'm using are just kind of not that pigmented. So this is a very pigmented kind of pencil compared to all the other Jumbo pencils, so I'm just dabbing it on and blending it out. And in my opinion, the Jumbo pencils, the NYX Jumbo pencils, they have to be used as a base. You cannot get away with using them just as a shadow on their own. I've tried and they always seem to crease. So just blending that out, blending that shadow out. I'm going to apply a little extra in the inner corner. A little bit of extra white there. And same on the other eye. Just dot, dot, dot. And blend it out. And these blend really nicely, so you don't have to worry about being precise. And then a little extra in the inner corner and smooth it out. So after you got that, you're going to take a trio of eyeshadows, and I'm using all, as I said, very affordable drugstore products. And this one's in Golden Sunset. Golden Sunset. It comes with kind of a golden bronzy shade, a deeper kind of shimmery warm brown, and a light kind of yellow toned highlight. And these aren't the most pigmented shadows I use, but they're very, very pretty. I believe they'll probably look good on everyone, and they're great for teenagers because they're affordable and I believe are quite easy to use. So I'm just going to take some of my sponge tip applicator of that middle shade and apply this. And the CoverGirl sponge tip applicators are nice because you get a nice pointed tip that you can just go in there and smooth it out. And I'm going to do that again on the other side. And by applying that white pencil, we get more of a much more concentrated look. If you want something a little more sheer, a little more natural, you can always skip the jumbo pencil and just apply the eyeshadow, but I also think that it helps with the staying power. So this is what I've got so far, just that nice kind of coppery tone there. Next I'm going to take a crease brush and go into this shade on the, it would be the left if you were looking down at this palette. So this nice shimmery brown shade, and tap off the excess and apply that in your crease. And I think these shadows coordinate beautifully together. I think they blend really nicely. I'm not a fan of all CoverGirl eyeshadows. Some of them are a little better quality than others, which is strange considering they're all the same brand, but I do really recommend this one. And the nice thing about this crease shade is it's, I'm kind of blending it up, since it's not all that pigmented, or like it's pigmented but not crazy pigmented, and it's also relatively just a little bit darker than my lid shade. I'm just kind of blending it up, creating a nice kind of faded out look, and I'm going to do that on the other side. This is definitely a look that can be good for daytime or nighttime. You can also switch the lips up just using whatever you like. I definitely like the nude lip for summer. And after I've got that, I'm going to tap my brush off on the back of my hand and go over it once more, just trying to blend it out as much as possible. So this is what I've got so far. Just a nice kind of neutral bronzy look. Next I'm going to take the light gold in the palette and just tap a little bit of that on here. Tap off the excess and apply that as lightly as a highlight. And I absolutely love this trio, actually. Yes, I've used more pigmented shadows, but the colors go together so nicely. And I'm going to take a little bit of that yellowy shade and apply that on the inner corner along the lower lash lines. This is what I've got so far. And next I'm going to be taking my liquid eyeliner, if I can even find it in here. Actually, I'm going to be taking a brown pencil, and this one's just my MAC one because that's all I have. Take any brown pencil, Revlon has some great ones, and line my lids with this. I was going to do liquid liner, but I thought for a beginner, it's always easier to use a pencil. It's always softer for daytime as well. If you want to use a liquid, you definitely can. But I do prefer a brown eyeliner for daytime. If you have darker skin, you can always use a darker gray or black if you wish. So there's my brown liner. Next I'm going to be taking a bronze eyeliner, and this one's by Wet n Wild. And it actually came from the Color Icon set that they had out last holidays, but I believe they have other bronze pencils, just any bronzy pencil, and I'm going to line my lower lash line with that. And I'm just going to go a little further in, about not all the way though. I like to leave that inner corner area bare. I really don't like going all the way in because I find it makes your eyes look smaller. After I've got that, I'm going to be taking the bronze shade in this palette, the outer corner color, and I'm going to take it on the tapered part of the brush, just because I'm not really worried about a precise thin line. I just want something that's kind of smudgy and soft, and I'm going to go over that liner there. I'm going to take the middle shade, the coppery one, the first one we used on the lid, and apply that in the middle and all the way to the tear duct. So I'm kind of doing the pattern dark, medium, light. And next, since I've already dirtied this part of the eyeshadow applicator, I'm just going to take a little bit of the other, and you don't have to be worried about being too precise, and just do a little bit of that light yellow shimmer on the inner corner of my eye. And so this is the look. I'm just going to now curl my lashes and apply mascara. And I highly suggest you curl your eyelashes. I know a lot of makeup beginners, it looks really scary, but it doesn't hurt at all. In my opinion, it's one of the most important steps. Some people have naturally curly eyelashes, and then you can skip this if you want, but other than that, I just think it really helps opening up your eyes. One of the key things is getting all the eyelashes, and if you have bigger eyes like me, you may have to go over your eyelashes a couple times. So it just goes down along your eyelashes and you squeeze it together to curl. And I'm just going to apply my Maybelline Define a Lash Mascara. And I just got a dot of mascara on either part of my nose. Oh well, I can remove that after. I don't know why, but opening my mouth while I'm applying mascara always seems to help. And I'm going to then separate my eyelashes with the eyebrow comb. Actually, I didn't even bring it with me, and I think my eyelashes look pretty separated there. So next I'm going to be moving on to the blush, and I'm just using a cream stick from NYC, and it's in Plaza Pink, and it's kind of a peachy shade. So just on the apples of my cheeks, and this is a really nice, easy to blend cream blush. I believed these were discontinued at one point, and then I went to Victoria in Canada and I saw them at a Rexall, because they're not selling them at any drugstores or Walmarts near me, so I picked one up. And after you've got that, I'm going to be doing some nude lips for this look, and I'm going to be applying some of my Wet n Wild lipstick in 900B. I think it's pink sugar, and really there's nothing pink about it. It's kind of like a peachy toned nude, and I'm going to, this is one so creamy, I don't know if it's just one that I got, not all of them are that creamy and pigmented, but I'm just going to use my finger and apply this. And these aren't my favorite lipsticks. I find them a little bit drying, but they are nice and pigmented, and they have a good color selection and long wearing. So if you wear a lip balm under them, you should be good. So after I've got that nude shade, I'm going to be applying NYC lip gloss in Brighton Beach Peach. It's just a shimmery kind of golden peachy color. I think it goes really nicely with a lip gloss. And this is a finished look. I believe that my camera's washing it out a little bit, but it's just a nice bronzy neutral look. Great for teenagers, great for beginners. I hope I explained everything well. Please leave any comments, any suggestions, any comments, about looks you might like to see. I can do celebrity looks, I'll try anything. And I'll be back with you for another video pretty soon.